What's going on, Fam Club? It is Terastal Festival release day in Japan, the newest Pokemon set that will eventually become Prismatic Evolutions when it comes to English in January. The set is absolutely fantastic. I'm super hyped to rip some myself, and I've been watching people rip it all week on places like Whatnot and eBay Live, TikTok. And people are shelling out absolutely insane money for packs. I think they don't have a clue about what the market value is and what they can expect to get out of a box when they go in for these packs. They're paying double. I'll show you where you can get it the cheapest right now. And let's just talk about the set in general. It's fantastic, but is it worth your money? Let's get to it. If you're not up to date on what's in Terastal Festival and Prismatic Evolutions, pop over to Justin Basil and you can get an up close and personal look at all the cards in the set. I'll leave a link down below. It's justinbasil.com. There's going to be, if you're going to get the Japanese set, Terastal Festival, every box is going to have an SAR card in there. On top of that, and which is new because normally you get an SAR or an SR. In this case, you get an SAR guaranteed. On top of that, you have a non-guaranteed SR card that could be in the box, and sometimes you can get 2 SARs in a box. And there's even God packs where you get a whole slew of SARs in the box. So there's definitely some exciting things that can happen this go around. The downside is that there is no illustration rares in this set, so that has left a lot of people disappointed. But if you love ripping packs, if you love getting SARs, they have introduced a new Pokeball reverse holo that's textured, that looks really cool, and a much more rare Master Ball version of that. We'll check out a couple of those in just a second. But if you hop over to justinbasil.com, you can scroll down. You're going to get, every pack's going to have an EX card. So all these EX cards, as we scroll on by, you're going to get like, I don't know, 7, 8 of those in a box, I guess, on top of your SARs and your randomly inserted SRs. And also there's gold cards, the UR cards, ultra rare cards that can be in there as well. Look at this Snorlax and Lugia here. That's nice. Regigigas. All right, popping on down. A-Specs are still in there. This is showing what's going to be in Prismatic Evolution. So even though these illustration rares are listed here, they are not in the Japanese set as something that you can pull. So here we are down in the SR cards. It's going to be all the trainers. You may not be up to date on them if you're not playing the Scarlet and Violet and the DLC. Some of these you may know by other visuals. For instance, here's Airy up here. The Airy, the really scary card from Temporal Forces. Love that card. I love that they've given us a new look at them without their costumes as they became Team Star and the bad guys. And here's Mila down here. So those are kind of cool. The SRs are going to be a bonus, so you don't have to worry about pulling one of these and accidentally ruining the whole box, because if you pull one of these, you actually got something nice and extra in your box this go around. So let's get to the big daddies. The SARs, absolutely phenomenal. I'm loving the artwork. I know a lot of people are not really feeling them, but I think that they're fantastic. This Leafeon is gorgeous. Ceruledge here, Vaporeon, all the evolutions, Jolteon, this Iron Hands I think looks awesome, Espeon, Iron Crown, Iron Valiant, Sylveon, gorgeous card, the big dog Umbreon that everybody is hoping for, super awesome looking card. We got Roaring Moon down here, Dragapult, Raging Bolt. There's 2 Eevees in the set. There's this one that has this really floral, flowery looking background. And then there's this one over here, which has this really cool artwork that's actually food in the background, because this was done by an artist who's a chef, a very famous chef in Japan, I guess. I don't know anything about it, just that they're a chef and they make little dishes that look exactly like what's behind Eevee here. So I think that's a really cool card. Now, there are some SAR trainers, And I believe even if you get one of these SAR trainers, you're still going to get an SAR Pokemon in the box. So again, if you hit one of these, it's like an extra bonus on top of the SR, because these are randomly inserted on top of the guaranteed SARs, the Pokemon SARs. So you could get a nice Lacey, and then also get Vaporeon in the same box. Would be nice. And then there's 5 different ultra rares here. Of course, Pikachu being the king. There's not a big draw for these. We'll take a look at what the value of things are here. Now it's release day, and a lot of the cards don't have a huge value for release day with an SARs. SARs are usually pretty expensive. In this case, it's really just like the Umbreon, the Espeon, the Sylveon. Even the EVs are not a lot. This is a Japanese site, PokeCharts, that tracks some of the top dogs and what the prices of these cards are going for on certain websites. So right here we can see the price in yen for a non-graded card. Most of the cards, these EVs are going for about 6,000 yen, or about $40 in US currency. The Umbreon is going for about 31,000. That's more like $220, $240. Sylveon here is about 12,000, so you're looking at closer to $80 to $100. Espeon is up there as well, $70. That's or 77,000 yen, which is probably in doing some math on my head, $80 range. Jolteon is under the $40. Glaceon's $40, Vaporeon's $40. They're all right around that $40, $45 mark right there. Now what's pictured here is the regular Pokeball, but these prices are for the Master Ball. They just don't have the artwork of them. And so these are the prices for the Master Ball, which is much more rare than the Pokeball. So this price of, like, I don't know, 300. Yeah, so this is like $270 in when you convert the yen to USD roughly. Now these are the prices in Japan, so if you turn around and you go check them out on eBay, they're going to be higher because people are charging more in the US. So just popping over to eBay really quickly here, we can search up SV8A, the number for this set, and SAR, if we want to check out what the SARs are going for. As you can see, a lot of the non-desirable SARs are like under $5. It's pretty crazy. Wellspring Mask, Petrarant, even this Iron Crown, which I think is a really cool looking card, is only $5 shipped from Japan. People are ripping for those Umbreons and getting rid of all the other ones. Sandy Shocks, $5. Hearthflame Mask. You can go through all of them. There's a lot of very inexpensive ones between the $5 and $10 ones. Still, you can finally get to the ones that you're actually interested in. So looking at a couple of the big dogs here, we got like Sylveon, the EX is going for $96 on eBay right now. Absolutely gorgeous card. This one's out of stock, but a lot of times they'll show images, but then they'll have more than one. So that always, like, am I getting the one in the image or am I getting a different one? That's the basic price, around $100 for the Sylveon. Looking at the Umbreon, it's about $265 right now. Again, just a gorgeous card here. Would I pay $270 for this? Hell no. But I'd sure be excited if I got it in a pack. So like I said, people are paying absolutely insane money to rip packs of this. I'm seeing people pay like $10, $11, sometimes $15 a pack. With 10 packs in a box, if you pay $10, you're essentially paying $100 for the box. If you're spending $15 on a pack, you're spending $150 for a box. That's absolutely insane. Places that charge for rip the ship, you're paying extra, and if you're getting in there in a group and you're paying crazy money, I don't know. I've seen it all week. People just don't know what the going rate is. And I'm going to show you a few places where you can get much more reasonable prices if you missed out on the Pokemon Center Japan site, which has sold out. I personally got my 5 boxes. They're on the way. They've shipped. A friend of mine ordered 3 times because it let them order every week a new set of 5. I was too afraid to try that, but it worked out for them. So they've got 15 boxes on the way. I noticed yesterday morning on Pokemon Center Japan that they dropped it down to you could just order 5 packs like they've done in the past with 151, and even with doing that, they sold out of that already. So there is no longer any more Terastal Festival on Pokemon Center Japan, so you cannot do that. I think it will come back. It's too hot, too high demand, and it's just going to take some time for them to start working on the Wave 2 and getting it printed up and getting it out there. So if you want to hold out, don't be spending $150 a box. Wait it out. Plus, I'm going to show you some places where you can, if you really got to have it right now, for about $60 a box, you can pick it up, no problem. Let's check it out. So I posted this in the community chat, so hopefully by the time this video comes out, it's still available. And that's why I'm including a few different places, because places sell out pretty quickly. This is over at Fortune Fire. They've got boxes right now for $54.99. It's Wave 2. So it's going to come out in another week or so, according to this, December 13th. It's $54.99. This is the cheapest I could find. They do charge a $5 flat rate shipping fee. So whatever you buy, a maximum 12 units, it'll be $5 on top of that. So if you go and only buy 1, it's going to be $59.99. You know, you get the point. You buy 2, you're going to spend $250 per box to ship it. So it'll be like $57.50 or whatever. So this is one place where you can go and get some boxes. Cali Poke House, a place I've mentioned all the time. I've ordered from them, especially on TikTok when I can get coupons. I don't do the rip and ship, but they do it. If that's your thing, you can go and check it out. I can't say I've never done it. I've probably done it at some point, but normally I just buy and have it shipped to my house. I want to rip it myself. Anyways, they've got them for $61.99 right now. I don't know how many you can order, but you know, that's a pretty good price. And honestly, I don't know what their free shipping level is. So check it out, see what their shipping is. Could be nothing after a certain amount. If you order on TikTok, you can definitely hit a threshold, and it's the same price on TikTok. So if they do charge shipping on the website, do check out their TikTok if you do TikTok, and you can probably not have the shipping. You may also get like a $5 off coupon or some other coupon. Pokene is another place where you can get some. It's $64.99 right now. You can get a case too if you want a sealed case of 20. It's the same price, $65. There are case premiums occasionally with Japan products, usually. So getting the case for the exact same price is actually pretty good. But you are going to be shelling out $1,300, $1,300 for 20 boxes, which is, you know, too rich for my blood. But if you're an investor and you want to hold stuff for a long time, might not be a bad idea. Or if you just want to open a whole case and give yourself a better shot at that Umbreon, go for it. With most of the cards being only about $40, $50 in value, there's only a few cards that are really going to be worth ripping like crazy to try to get them. For me, like most Pokemon sets, you know, rip within your means, rip for fun. Don't expect to get everything by chasing it down. Rip some boxes for fun and then buy the singles that you want. And if you're willing to get the Umbreon, hope to get the Umbreon in like 5 boxes. And if you don't, you know, it's up to you if you want to keep ripping and try to get that bad boy. A couple places on eBay we can pick some up. I saw this site, $62.80. If you buy 2 or more, it's going to be $59.66. They have 607 reviews and they're 100% positive. I would feel comfortable making that purchase myself. This is why I've included. I have not ordered from these people before though. And then this other Japan Treasure Market, they have over 10,000, almost 11,000 sales on eBay. 62.86, a little bit more. I wouldn't have any problem ordering from them as well. Pretty good price. So just another option for you. All in all, I think it's a fantastic set. Lots of really cool artworks. It would look great in a binder. I don't think I'll ever master this set. I'm gonna save. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to master English with how scarce the product is gonna be. So I guess for this go around, unless the English starts rolling out and it gets a lot easier to get, I don't know if I want to set my sights on trying to master either of these sets, because it's going to be a very, very expensive endeavor. The Japanese set might actually be easier because a lot of those SARs are like $5. I don't know what it's going to be like when it comes to English, because it's going to be hopefully they give us great pull rates, because what we've had in the past with special sets, it's usually pretty difficult. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'm super excited. I won't get my product for like another week, so I don't get to rip any. I just go on Whatnot and TikTok and watch other people rip and try to get a feel for it. If you guys have watched any, let me know what you think about this set, what you think about the hit rates that you've seen so far, whether or not you're going to dip your toes into it, or you're just praying to get some of that English set, Prismatic Evolutions, when it finally comes out. I hope you guys have had a great week, and I'll catch you in the next video.